Hi guys, welcome to a clickbait video where we are going to be doing an experiment. And that experiment is what happens if you get the gun with the highest rate of fire, so we have the chain gun here, and then mod it so that it has the highest knockback possible. Will it have hilarious results or will it just be a standard flop? Let's have a look, shall we? So I have put down some asphalt here and this is 200 blocks long, and if we take a look at this, this is massive. So if we can make anything fly over this line, then it's obviously been a massive success. So to start this video, let's take a look at what happens when we get a standardly big monster. How about, let's do rainbow slimes. So let's put some of these guys. Whoops, what just happened now? Alright, I clicked disable by accident. Whoops. So here we go. Wow, this looks really cool. Check that out. Wow, it actually makes like a giant slime almost through its movements. That looks really cool. So now, I don't know why I find that so amusing. It looks like a worm or something. So then we get the chain gun. And, oh, what? Why does it seem to not do that good when they're in a massive pack like that? It's like they're helping each other out by absorbing all the damage. But yeah, for some reason, some of them just randomly fly off like that. But this has just gave me a really cool idea for a modded game mode. Pedguin, pay attention for your server. Imagine if you had a gun like this, and every few seconds a new monster got dropped in, and the challenge was to juggle them all without any of them touching the floor. That would be really cool. Just imagine that, like having to juggle loads of these monsters at the same time. Rainbow slimes, I've finished with you. Please just all of you die so we can continue the experiment. Okay, so for some reason that knockback wasn't as good as when oh, there's still one guy left. He was coming back for more. See you later, mate. So let's try with the mother slimes. These guys are obviously... Look at that! What? They're like bubbles or something being floaten off into the wind. Let's just see that one more time. Let's just see if we can juggle them all at the same time. Woo-hoo-hoo! I love that. It's so funny. It's just... this just makes absolute mincemeat out of all of the monsters. Now, let's try... Let's try flinxers, because they typically have like some of the lowest knockback where they fly the most. So can these guys clear the 200 blocks, or can they get closer to it? Let's have a look, shall we? So we'll spawn one in. Let's let him run towards me, and I have the Rod of Discord ready to chase it. So can you clear the 200 blocks? Oh no, that looks something like 160 blocks. So the flinxers can't clear 200 blocks with this, but I came across something really interesting when I was doing this, and that is, for some reason, some monsters go flying off, even though they have a really low knockback. For example, unicorns. So if I spawn a few of these, you will see that when I attack them, they don't go back that much, but for some reason, every now and then, they will just go absolutely flying, and I think it's because when they jump, maybe, their knockback just goes through the roof. Just check this out. Look, wait, what? Did that guy just fly off and stop in midair? Like that, check that out. So I reckon these guys can clear 200 blocks with the chain gun. So that's what we're going to be testing right now. So prepare yourself, guys. It would be crazy if a unicorn could somehow go further than a flinx. So what we're going to do is we're going to spawn it. That's definitely further, isn't it, guys? That's definitely further. So that's really weird. It gets me thinking, like, what other monsters are like that? Like, surely it's not just unicorns. Oh, that guy went flying. Ah, so yeah, that was something like 180 blocks. So unicorns can travel about 180 blocks with this gun, and we can also juggle them. It would be crazy to have a game mode like that, like trying to juggle 10 unicorns at the same time. Woo! I love that. So cool. So let's just take a look at a few. Let's see if we can find some really interesting mobs with this. Say, for example, imagine being in the dungeon. And there's all these monsters coming after you. Well, maybe not the wraiths, but all the other ones. And you can just go, bye-bye. Not today, monsters. Woo-hoo-hoo. It's like none of them can even come close to touching you. It would be really cool if there was a feature in-game where there was a super rare reforge or something where the knockback just goes absolutely crazy, because I love experimenting with these NPCs just to see which ones fly back the most. It's like all the monsters have a certain way to be hit where they'll just fly off. Very cool stuff, very cool stuff. So yeah guys, this was the end of a very stupid, random and pointless experiment, but I hope you did enjoy nonetheless. In the future there's going to be a lot of videos, so be sure to subscribe, and a lot of them will take a lot of time to make, so this was just a nice little break and a nice little fun video. So the chain gun with massive knockback is crazy.